Agenda item number 13, Group Accountant Manager, Guru, Mr. Menhana, welcome, sir.
Thank you. At the last council meeting we tabled the statement of intent which we now are in position to pass comments on. I'm not really sure whether our comments actually listened to based on what's happened with the last one previously. But as far as this is concerned, I see this as a pretty mechanical sort of item. There is a suggested resolution there because the LAS, which is the Waikato regional one, has suggested that the CEOs of each of the councils become directors of the LAS. So hence in the suggested resolution number 2, we've suggested that council agrees to our CEO being a director of LAS. He's a director of Hot LAS, and this is the Waikato regional equivalent for shared services. And we have basically agreed with most of the aspects. You'll see on page 4 where we talk about the assessment of the draft SOI for the LAS, that we don't necessarily agree, but we've necessarily agreed in previous years that they've done nothing about it anyway. So, that's what I'm saying, it becomes pretty mechanical.
So just to refresh everybody understand what LAS is, don't they? It's local authority shared services, trying to join together to buy and do things in bulk to save costs to their respective councils. I.e., I gave you an example one other time. I think all councils coming together and doing insurances had an effect of around about a $1 million saving in insurance policies. So whilst we mightn't have been a big gain in that, and other councils might have been, there will be instances where we might be able to buy things or share services to reduce costs and burdens on our respective councils. So that's it in a nutshell, I think. Any questions or queries or comments, please? If there isn't any, there is a suggested resolution on page 2, 13/1 and 13/2. So it's 1 to 3. Can I have a move, please? Move, Councillor Johnson. Seconded. Morrow second. All in favour? Carried. Now, going on to number 14. Right, well, this is a submission to Waikato's Regional Council's draft annual plan, which you can see has been written and it's waiting for submission, and Mr. McLeod is waiting to put his signatures on it, and of course we have to approve it. So it's important to always submit to Waikato Regional Plan, because as you can see in there, there's all sorts of issues that affect us. Water supply, you heard about water resources, etc. this morning out of Chirupaki. They cover a protection trust, Animal Health Board wants another $700,000, etc. But you'll see here, Mr. McLeod has put our resolution in there, which is our resolution until such anybody should, or until such time as it's changed. Flood and erosion schemes, etc. like that. So does anybody have anything to add to this or want to add, etc.? Councillor Ballard?
Just reading the transportation we've advocated over the last few years for smaller buses. Do you not put that in the submission?
Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because you've just reminded me of something. I don't mean to say this the wrong way, but several times I've said 40-seater buses rumbling around town are really starting to get up my snot. Someone told me there are only 20-seater buses, so I hopped on it the other day and I counted them. There's 37 seats, 2 wheelchair accesses and a driver. So I do think we should advocate for smaller buses. They're simply tearing up our footpaths, they're tearing up the roads unnecessarily, and they must surely be uneconomic. Once again, Mr. McLeod has to correct me, but we're on some sort of percentage split deal, and if we presume it's 50-50, couldn't we at least have some say in what they are, instead of being subservient all the time? Councillor Craig.
I was talking to Claire Sharland about this, who's the manager for this, and she says for some of the ones it does, especially with school kids, it's actually full up. You know, so if we do reduce the size of it, it's going to impinge on...
Well, okay, just straighten me up here if I need to straighten out. I'm always quite happy to be straightened out. Are you saying that the Taupo connector buses are used for school runs as well?
Well, I don't know if it's school ones, but
No,
because
they're
the
not.
school
I know
ones,
they're not, but I'm trying to get at
the
it.
school ones can only run when they're a certain distance from the school. But if they're in a particular in the Taupo sort of urban area, and kids go to Tauhara and it's say 3 streets or something